This video will help you to know about the practice called as Guru Namaskara. In other words, the same practice is also called as Hanuma Namaskara. And here the job of making your body flexible is taken care by Surya Namaskara, and the job of making your body strengthen is taken care by Guru Namaskara. Here in this video, first I'll show you the silent demonstration, how it has to be practiced, and next we'll teach the key points which has to be followed while practicing Guru Namaskara, and then the breathing pattern, how it should be in the practice of Guru Namaskara. First I'll show the silent demonstration. Here we'll start at the back portion of the mat. You should wrap Namaskara Mudra. First step is Hanuman Dvajasana. Here you should take your left leg front, Hanuman Dvajasana, Hanuman Dvajavandanasana, Ekapadasana, Bhudarasana, Danda Bhujangasana, Akunchita Bhudarasana, left leg front, Hanuman Dvajavandanasana, Vishranti. This is the practice. Now I let you know the key points which has to be followed. First we'll start with back portion of the mat. I should keep your legs in V shape and you should adapt Namaskara Mudra. Your elbow should be parallel to the floor and your chin should be parallel to the floor. First step is Hanuman Dvajasana. Here you should take your left leg front. Your hamstring should come parallel to the floor. Your ankle joint and your knee joint should come in the straight line, and outer edge of the right foot should be placed on the floor and right leg should be absolutely straight. The common mistake what happens is we'll fold the leg and we'll raise the outer edge of the foot. You should avoid that. Keep your right leg straight, place outer edge of the foot on the floor, and coming to the upper body, your back should be straight, and the common tendency is our body will be turning towards right when you take your left leg front. So turn it towards left and make your body straight, and then make fist of the palm and stretch your hands. Your hand should be absolutely 45 degrees away from the body. It should not be in the shoulder level, or it should not bring it too much down. And then Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. In the same posture, you should just adapt Namaskara Mudra. And then Ekapadasana. You should place your palms on the floor. Here, your toes and palm should be in a straight line. And you should place your right knee on the floor. You should stretch your neck and look forward. And then Bhudarasana. You should take your left leg back. Keep your foot in shoulder width apart. You should bend your head, and then Danda Bhujangasana. You should first bring your forehead down, nose, chin, chest and waist on the floor, and you should come up. None of your body parts should touch the floor apart from palms and toes. The common mistake what happens here is, from here we'll directly shift to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. That should be avoided. Instead of that, if you feel too much difficulty, from here you can lie on your abdomen and then you can come to Urdhva Mukha Svana. But you should not do this. If you do from here to here directly, that will be of no use. So do the proper one. From here, start folding your elbow from here. First bring your forehead down, nose, chin, chest and waist. Bring it down and come up, and then your neck should not sink in between your clavicular. You should push your shoulders down and make your neck free and stretch your neck. Akunchita Bhudarasana. Place your knees on the floor, join your heels and bend your head. And then Ekapadasana. You should take your left leg front, place it in between the palms, right knee on the floor, stretch your neck and look forward. Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. You should turn your foot, come up and adapt Namaskara Mudra. And then Vishranti. Make your knees straight, turn your foot and come back. Here this practice is very much important. When you are coming back, you should not press your foot like this and come up. You see what happens is there will be intense pressure on the knee joint that may hurt in the long run if you do in this way. So better you turn and then you come back. This is the proper way of coming back. Now I'll let you know the breathing pattern. First one, from here, Hanuman Dvajasana. You should inhale and then exhale. Ekapadasana inhalation, Bhudarasana exhalation. Here you should inhale by holding your breath. Do Danda Bhujangasana, and once you come to Urdhva Mukha Svana, you should exhale here. Once again inhale. As you exhale, go to Akunchita Bhudarasana. As you inhale, take your left leg front, and as you exhale, come to Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Vishranti. Make your knees straight, turn your foot and come back. Now you should repeat from the right. Left, right. Like this alternately you should be doing. And now I tell you the proper proportion of Surya Namaskara and Guru Namaskara. Whatever counts you are doing Surya Namaskara, the half of that Guru Namaskara has to be done. For example, if you are doing 12 counts of Surya Namaskara, try to do 6 counts of Guru Namaskara. This is the proper proportion of Surya Namaskara and Guru Namaskara. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.